Well, I have a unique background. So when I talk about, I put characters in a book, when I talk about scenes in a book, I'm talking about places and things that I've done. And I think that makes it interesting. Most people, when they talk about my books, like Internal Affairs, my very first book that was published in 2009, I had I had police officers, detectives, I had people in internal affairs, I had people in the command staff, the chief of police. I can talk about what happens in the chief of police office because I've worked there and I know what goes on. I've heard the conversations. I think that is the best way that you keep people reading your books. Is number one, your plots are interesting. You know, it's not the same as everybody else. And your second book, you know, Broken Blue Line has the same protagonist, but it's a different story, a completely different story. Your character has to be interesting. I think if every book, that character, even if it's the same protagonist, he's got to be multi-dimensional. He has to have, he can't be just doing the same things over in a different way, you know. And I think that's what keeps your readers reading, not only finishing that one book, but going on and reading a whole series of books. When I look at mysteries, I don't really see much difference between other genres. When you're writing, you know, you want a book to have a beginning, or a story to have a beginning, middle, and end. Probably the one element in the mystery that, you know, you're going to be looking for is a suspense. You know, and that suspense is usually provided by a crime. The crime's usually murder, and that's what makes it kind of intriguing. And you know, all the same elements that you would have in an investigation, the who, what, why, when, where, is there. And what makes it, I don't think it's that different from other books or other writing, and that you need all those elements anyway if you want to keep people reading.
Thank you for listening. Please review our other available content for help writing, publishing, and marketing your book. If you have any questions about the Author Learning Center, please contact us by email at authorsupport@authorlearningcenter.com.